Bhakti, the divine love, love in its ultimate form, love in its pinnacle. There are so many different types of love, varieties of love. The way you love your children, you don't love your parents. The way you love your parents, you don't love your friends. The way you love your friends, you don't love the same way you love the animals. The way you love your objects, your home, your car, your telephone, everything else, all other little objects in your home. It's all different. The expression of love is different. The flavors are different. Their modes are different. And the pinnacle of love, where all these different forms meet or culminate, is called bhakti. That which is common between God and man is bhakti. That which you share with this entire creation is bhakti. If you can think of a love which you share with the entire universe, the whole cosmos, that state of unity, oneness, is what bhakti is. Love is not just an emotion. Love is not say, oh my dear, I can't live without you. Don't go anywhere, just stay next to me all the time. This is emotion. Of course, there is love behind that emotion. There is love behind every emotion. You love perfection, so you're angry at imperfection. You love objects very much, so you are greedy about it. You love someone very much for yourself, then you are jealous. But is there some love that has wisdom in it? Is there some love that uplifts you, elevates you, brings such thrill in your whole being? Is there a love that wakes you up totally from every cell of your body? That is bhakti. Narada begins his Bhakti Sutras saying, Athatho Bhaktim Vyakyasyama. And now I shall explain Bhakti. This is something that is impossible to do. An emotion cannot be expressed, but the core of emotion, the origin of emotions, the origin of existence, how that can be explained? Sages do that which is impossible. You cannot even express enough your love for someone by gestures, by your movements, by your words. But something that is so deep and so vast, so huge, how can you find its expression? Narada is attempting to do that. Athato, he says, and then now I will explain Bhakti. He puts a condition. Then, now. That means before you must have done something. Athato, and then, now. I'll explain what is Bhakti. Like the bee, You went here and there, went into every flower. You tried to grasp, grab whatever you could do. In the world, you have seen so many different type of love, so many different types. And you have experienced misery here, misery there, or a little disappointment here, a little disappointment there. Some joy here, some joy there. A joy without peace even many times. Excitements you have experienced. You have seen world enough. Then the seeking has begun. If you are asleep, nothing matters to you. There is no quest. Whom should be given an explanation? One who asks, isn't it? Someone who is asleep, what is the point in giving them an explanation? You need certain amount of wakefulness in order to listen, in order to hear and digest. So Narada says, and then, so now you are awake. Now you know what the reality in life. You have understood the core of our existence is moving towards love. The goal of our life is to seek love. Isn't it? What good is that enlightenment which has no love? And if there is love, who cares for enlightenment? The word enlightenment itself means unconditional love. The love that doesn't die out, that stays, that uplifts. So is that seeking has started in you? Has that search began? Then okay, now we can talk about love. And you can't talk about love to someone who doesn't know what love is. Fortunately, in this creation, there is not a being who does not know what love is. We are born out of love. It's all a matter of getting back to the source. So, has that journey begun in you? Do you want to get back to your source? Then I can give you a little explanation. Sa tvasmin parama prema rupa. You can only know something by something which you already know. Your journey can only happen from known to unknown, not from unknown to unknown. Someone asked, what is pine tree? Pine tree is pine tree. A tall tree. Any tree could be a tall tree. But if you do not know pine tree, how will you know pine tree? What is banana? Banana is plantain. What is plantain is banana, you know. You cannot know a plantain through apple. You know, it's the same type of fruit, but which is long. How does it taste? It tastes like a mixture of banana. There's no way to explain to you something which is not of the same category. Satvasmin parama prema rupa. you know about love. You know something about love. You have experienced in your life. Bhakti is the ultimate of that love. Is the full range of that love. Sa tvasmin parama prema rupa. That is, that bhakti is love in it, in him, in the divine. How much you love your children, how much you love your friends. Multiply that with so many times, nth number of times. That is the bhakti. If your love for a person, for an object is X, multiply that a million times, even then that cannot come near bhakti. It will be less than bhakti. Sa tvasmin parama prema rupa. Intense love. Amrita swarupacha. If you look at the way your life has expanded in love, your love has always been changing colors. A baby clings on to the mother, doesn't want to leave the mother for a second even. But that same baby, when grows older and older, see how its attention moves away from the mother. Not that it doesn't love the mother, but there is a difference. As the same child gets married and begets children, and see how much that person loves the children and how much they love their parents. It's changed. See, you love your children more than your parents. And same will happen to your children. They will start loving their children more than you. One day we say, I can't live without you. Another day, I can't stand you. Love has distorted, died out. But bhakti is amrita swarupacha, the love that doesn't die, that grows by minute, by second, that never vanishes. That love is bhakti. Amrita swarupacha. Immortal is its nature, timelessness is its quality. Amrita swarupacha.